Welcome to Ashfield, a small and quiet town in the state of New Hampshire. Population about 12,000. Cozy homes, a church, a couple cafes, and of course, a school. Ashfield Elementary School is famous not for its athletic accomplishments or grades. It's the fact that in 2001, an entire class disappeared from the school. Class 2B, 21 kids. Teacher. It's like they all vanished. And the only thing left in their class was a note on the blackboard. He woke up, we went with him. It happened on October 5th, 2001. An ordinary fall morning. Parents bring their children in, lessons start at 8 o'clock. At 8:07, the superintendent enters the building. Notices that the second floor corridor is absolutely silent. No voices, no footsteps. It's as if he's alone in the building. He opens the door to classroom 2B, and no one is there. All the desks are neatly pushed in. Backpacks are under the chairs. Lunch boxes are in place. Even the notebooks are open. But there are no kids or teacher. He thinks they've been evacuated or on a field trip. But 10 minutes later, the radio announces that Class 2B has disappeared. The search begins. They search the school. They take statements. Security says no one left the building. Cameras in the second floor hallway suddenly go out 3 minutes before the bell rings. Later, a strange moment was found on one of the first floor cameras. At 7:59 a.m., the teacher of Class 2B, Miss Lauren Harper, walks past the lens, but it's not the children with her. It's a tall, completely bald figure in a dark school uniform. Next to her walk several children, as if in a trance. The faces are indistinct, the frame shakes. Then there is a distortion, and the tape cuts out. The FBI gets involved, but after a month, the investigation is closed as an accident. The official report says no signs of escape, crime, or outside influence were found. But one fact is hidden. On the blackboard in the classroom, written in chalk in someone else's handwriting, "You forgot him, but he hasn't forgotten you." In 2014, 13 years later, a man named Danny Coleman walks into the Ashfield police station. He claims to have been a Class 2B student, but he has been forgotten. He was living under a different name in foster care. He had scars on his back and palms, and a tattoo on his chest that looked like a school emblem with distorted letters. Danny recounted, "The teacher had a special lesson that day. She said that he comes every 100 years to pick his votes. Then he said the chalk started writing on the blackboard by itself, and all the kids started singing a song no one had ever learned. If you forget his name, he writes it in your bones." He did not remember anything further, only darkness and whispering under the skin. 2 days after his testimony, Danny disappeared. A phrase was scrawled on the wall of the cell where he was being held. "Now you remember." He woke up again. In 2021, blogger Emma Rogers, who specializes in urban legends, snuck into an abandoned Ashfield school. The video shows a dark hallway, dusty desks, and classroom 2B. On the blackboard, freshly handwritten, "Class will return when the bell rings." And at that moment, the bell rings on the video. No sound sources are visible, but there are glimpses of children's silhouettes, gray, motionless, as if drawn in the air. The video cuts off abruptly. Emma was found 3 days later, 300 miles from the school, in a state of stupor. She didn't say a word, just kept repeating, "He's going after the people who listened." Every year since then, on the night of October 5th, People within a 50-mile radius of the school report children's voices singing outside. Sometimes they find little handprints on fogged windows. Sometimes they find notes that say, "I'm from 2B, I've forgotten who I am, he's not." The school was torn down, but if you hear the school bell ring at 8:07 a.m. and there's no school nearby, don't open the door.